Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. It's the fastest 90 minutes in outdoor radio program, and it sure feels weird being at home doing the show, but I hope to be back in studio next week with my good friend Frank Barton as we'll talk waterfowl as that season is still ongoing, and of course all the other seasons are ended, but the fishing season never ends. That's a quote from not Mark Twain, but Ron Wall. So
good morning, everybody. And
yeah,
Larry, you're
yeah,
right on. The fastest 90 minutes. I can't believe we're going into our last segment right now.
We are, and who better to lead us into this, Ron, to this next guy, because I don't have enough energy to say his whole title.
You know what? Well, first of all, he's a former Memphian, but he is a Memphian at heart. He's a manager of trade shows and media relations for Rather Outdoors in South Carolina. Welcome, Mark Copley.
Yes. Good morning, Mark. Yeah, the 901 lives in my heart. I promise you that.
I know that.
In his heart. Yes, he does. And I know that from the Memphis Tigers or whatever it might be. But Mark, of course, has made that transition over. And I posted something, Mark, on Facebook when I got this new press release out about you guys again. A part of your family, Strike King, signing on as Bassmaster College title and high school supporting trail sponsor. And I said it before I did it. I said it's still hard for me not to say Strike King of Collierville, but it's hard to even type it out. But Mark and his family over in Columbia, South Carolina, a lot of things are happening at Rather Outdoors, Mark, and we wanted to get you in there. And Ron has been keeping up this just as well as I have. You guys are breaking news all the time with your many different companies, whether it's Lew's or Strike King or whatever it might be. But Ron and I are really so proud of you guys and what you've done. And you've got some TV stuff going on. So tell our listeners what's happening with Rather, and Ron will come in with some things. So I know you've gone to YouTube with the King's Bass TV on Cobb TV. So tell our listeners what's going on with you guys.
Absolutely. And first of all, Happy New Year to everyone. It is hard to believe here we are in 2022.
Isn't it something? Yeah. I'm
it
still
just
here.
Seems like yesterday.
It does.
We were just starting 2021.
So from 20,000, when year 2000, everybody thought the world would end. But anyway, tell us, man.
We're still going. Oh yeah, we got a lot of things going on. Well, so Kings of Bass TV is kind of that's our headline or the name of what we base all of our TV under, and everybody will probably remember the used to call it the Strike King Pro Team Journal, which aired has aired on different channels. Aired on Outdoor Channel, aired on Pursuit, has aired on Sportsman's Channel. So we have kind of gone around from different channels. But this year we're trying something new, and it's easier to watch it now than it ever has been before. You turn your TV on. Most TVs are smart TVs like now, and pull up YouTube and log in and go to Kings of Bass TV. And so the new Pro Team Journal just dropped this past Tuesday.
Yes,
it's with the double Todds. I call them Big Head Todds and the Monster. That's probably dating it a little bit. I'm sure you guys remember that band from way back.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But we've had a really good response on it so far, and it's very interesting to watch and to see how many people are going there and looking. People are always looking for content, and right now it's still cold outside, and in most places it depends. Sometimes it's cold. If you're in South Carolina, sometimes it's cold. Sometimes it's 70 degrees.
You're exactly right. And Mark, the thing about it is people can't they don't adjust their life and what they do every day by saying, I've got to be in front of the TV at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning or whatever. People are going. they want to watch all these shows when they can. And, it's just kind of like one of our mutual friends said that I saw that I thought was really great. And talking about the Pro Team Journal moving to YouTube, and that's Jay Kumar, where he said, who watches TV anymore? Traditional TV. Nobody does.
Yeah, absolutely. It's and people still use ATV, the
sure,
actual instrument.
But that's just
TV.
A tool now.
It's a tool, and in the past, if you weren't able to watch it when it was on, people would DVR it or record it.
You're out of luck.
Things happen. You forget to record it.
Mm-hmm.
It's already there, and it stays up, and it will stay up through the year. And that's not the only thing that's on this channel. We had the Kings of Bass show that we started 2 years ago. That is really a look into the life of these pros, and it's it goes with them at home. It's just a deep dive into what these guys go through to be an angler on a professional level.
Mm-hmm.
Guys like Mark Zona, who technically is not a professional angler, but he does work for Bass, and he's an incredible angler himself.
Oh,
Greg Hackney, Van Dam.
Yeah, that one with Greg Hackney was awesome.
Yeah,
it was,
and you can watch them anytime.
It's been fun. We've had a lot of great response to it as well.
Yeah, you can watch them anytime. And I got a fire stick for Christmas, and I'm watching things I didn't know I could watch.
You're turning into a high-tech redneck, aren't you?
I am high-tech, man. I got them in 2 rooms now. I'm 2-room high-tech. So again, we're talking to Mark Copley, manager of trade shows and media relations for Rather Outdoors in Columbia,
talk
South
about
Carolina.
media.
Yeah.
You guys have just signed on to be the title sponsor for the BASS Collegiate Tournament Series. Talk about that sponsorship.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Absolutely. Very proud to be associated with Bass, and we're also associated with the other tournament trails as well, and but I think it's very important, and the high school and college ranks, they just continue to keep getting bigger and bigger and better and better. And, the press release that Bass put out, it talked about, there's already a bunch of guys that fish.
I saw that.
College,
Cody we've had a lot of them on the show here too.
Yeah,
there's going to be a point when all of those guys will have fished in college.
Yeah,
and
they feel that one day.
I love the idea behind it. It's great. It's great for us, and the fact that it continues to put the name of Strike King out there. But it's also great because I feel like we're helping elevate, by investing in this college series, and I just think it's a great partnership. You'll see more and more Strike King throughout all of Bass now. It has put us in the supporting sponsor level, so that's opened up some other opportunities for us. With the elite season, being on TV, and so we're very, very excited about this partnership.
250 boats. They filled it up in one day.
It is unbelievable.
Bassmaster College Series it opened in December. They filled it in one day. 97% growth since 2013.
And they could probably put 500
that's amazing,
if they were taking that many.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, it just and you guys are right in there. And Ron, I'm asking you this: did you ever think that you would see those numbers, Ron Wong? I mean, you've been doing this for a while, and to know you might have given up your saxophone, Ron, back in those days.
I got to tell you, it's been unbelievable.
Yes.
The growth, it's hard to fathom, to be honest with you, and but it's so interesting, and it's good to see the fishing industry going to where it's going today, and the way it's going, and it's things like what Strike King is doing. I mean, they're saying, okay, here's how people want to spend their time doing things. So let's change it to where it'll make it easy for them and they can do it any time they want, like going to YouTube with Pro Team Journal. It's all these things that help grow the industry.
Yeah, and it goes back to, what we want to do is recruit new anglers.
Yeah.
Which, and then with license sales, and then with other it's a circular thing where it continues to feed each other, and it's all about growing. There is lots of access out there, but there can always be more. Continuing to make sure that we have good, strong conservation efforts on these lakes and keeping the population strong. And, we saw Kentucky Lake take a really hard hit, but I think it's even starting to come back now. And
absolutely,
it's just, we're proud to be a part of that. That's what, most everybody that works at our company, they're all anglers.
Mark, before we run out of time, we've got about 15 seconds left. If somebody wants more information about Strike King Lure Company or Lew's or any of the other great products, where do they go?
Absolutely. You can find us on Facebook under Strike King Lure Company, under Lew's Rods and Reels. Go to YouTube, type in Kings of Bass TV. It'll pull up, and you'll see that there's all kinds of clips on there, next level clips. We're teaching people on different techniques, and there's just a lot of information out there. Please come. Yeah. We're on all the major social media channels.
Mark, we at Outdoors with Larry Ray here want to wish you all of the very best, and certainly we will be talking with you down the road very soon.
We will, Mark. Appreciate you, brother.
Classic is not far away. Just think about that.
Oh, man, don't get Ron going on that now. We don't have enough time for that. Ron will be dreaming about the Classic tonight. So, hey, buddy,
Thank you,
a great
buddy.
one. We'll talk to you. Happy New Year. All right?
Happy New Year to you guys, too.
All right.
Mark
Copley, let's close this baby out, Ron. Next week, me and Frank Barton will be in the studio. We'll get Ron back on a couple of weeks for what we call BW, bonus one.
Yeah.
So, Ron, thank you for your friendship and a great show today. Thank you for helping me out. Shelby McCall, thank you.
Always fun.
And don't forget, it doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And what else, Ron?
God bless the USA.
USA.